just thought of the assignment you gave Juan and how he executed that tonight.
We've done that a couple of times this year where we let Juan stay connected on really good players, and he did a great job today on Gabe. Gabe's a terrific player. I really enjoyed watching him play. He can shoot, he moves without the ball well, all those things, and Juan did a great job of staying connected and making him uncomfortable.
What sort of goes into the decision? Because obviously, you guys have options on the way to play, and what goes into the decision?
Well, a lot of times we switch four, but then they run a lot of actions that's kind of false motion that gets you to switch. And now all of a sudden you got the wrong player guarding him, and now he can really get off and score. And we told our guys we're not going to do that. We're going to keep him on, keep Juan on the couch the whole time, and he did a great job.
How's Kevin doing?
He's doing good. He's got some back spasms, and so it's day to day and that stuff. But we got to think about Kevin for the long haul and that stuff. We're happy with what he's done and what he accomplished and how he plays. So we'll just see.
Would you play him tomorrow if he's okay?
If he's okay, yeah. But we just got to make sure that we look for the long term.
When you say coach talked to you after the game, what does he do? Does he ring your phone within seconds?
No, he actually talks to Coach Sean Lester, our AD. He calls him and we get him on speaker.
Oh.
What does he say?
So he's like Charlie's AD.
You mean to the whole team? Was it to the whole team?
We all said, "Hey, Charlie." Yeah. So he talked to all the coaches and said he was happy with what we did. He was proud of what we did. He was so happy for the guys and that stuff. So he was really happy.
Norm, how many guys are there like Dewan who's so quiet, so slight, he's not physically imposing, but can do so many things?
It's amazing. He has the best hands, I think, in college basketball. He just, he makes steals. He's got longer arms than you think. He's stronger than what you think. And he has unbelievable anticipation and can get through screens and those things. He's an incredible player. He's a great kid. Never wants to come out, wants to make every big play. So he's a joy to coach.
What did you see from your guys when they took that lead early in the second half?
When they took the lead, we called timeout, and I just said to the guys, hey, listen, we knew they were going to make their run. Come on. They're too good of a team not to. So they made their run. Now we got to make our run back, and now we got to stay solid and do the right things. Our guys are like, yeah, we got this coach. Have fun.
Ernest, a big part of that.
He was. He gave us energy, got to loose balls, had a great dunk, should have had another dunk, and he kind of passed it out. But when he plays with energy like that, it really helps our team.
What do you like about him and KJ out there together?
Well, we should be really good defensively. We should be able to protect the rim and that stuff. Now, we don't score as well doing that, but we had to do that tonight because J. Will got in foul trouble, and then Kevin had to be out for the back spasms, so we had to do that.
Did Kevin pull it?
I guess on the loose ball, when him and the guy got the tied up ball, the big boy, he really twisted him, and that stuff, he got twisted up and everything.
Is it lower like that?
Oh, I don't know. That's Cheddar's deal.
Can you talk a little bit about Ernst's progression overall from where he was this summer to where he is now?
Well, he's getting better and better, and what we want him to do is just play to his strengths. And his strengths are athleticism, running. He's got great hands as far as getting deflections and those things. In high school, Ernest, believe it or not, at his size, they played him in front of the press instead of in the back. So that's why you see he likes to reach in and do it, which pisses me off. But he likes to do all that. But he's learning now to be more of a shot blocker and go after balls and that stuff. So he's got a lot of growth to go, and he's getting a little bit better offensively. He played in a high school where when he did rebound it, he had 3 really good guards and he passed it all the time. We're like, hey, when you get 1 foot from the basket, just jump up and put it in the hoop. So he's getting better and better at it. But the thing that makes Ernest so good is his attitude. He's got a great attitude, great bounce, great personality, and he's got unbelievable energy.
Bill talked a lot before you guys got over here about maybe tapping into some of this run that started last year here with free mind and playing loose and just having fun letting it fly. Are you seeing that? Do you feel like that's happened these first 2 games here?
Like I said to the guys earlier today, it was quiet when we were doing pregame meeting. I said, hey, I'm a little worried. And Jay Will said, well, what are you worried about, Coach? And I said, I'm worried that we're satisfied. That we're satisfied with what happened yesterday. We're satisfied we got a win, and we did it for Coach. Whatever. I feel like And Jay will say, oh, no, nope, ain't nobody in here satisfied. And Juan said the same, nobody's satisfied, coach. And I said, okay, all right, you tell me that, I believe you. And so let's go out there and be ready to play. And they were ready to play.
How much did you feel like you were able to steal minutes with some weird lineups when you just have one out there?
Yeah, we did. We got MJ and those guys out there, and they gave us good minutes out there on the floor, and Joe, and we were worried a little bit about having the three little guys out there because they're so big. So we didn't want to do that, so we wanted to give MJ a chance to be out there, and MJ gave us good minutes when he played.
But with Juan, how much of a steadying force is
Oh, he is. You got to have him now. We're not going to have all those guys out there and not have Juan or Jay Will out there. We got to have one of those guys out there with him.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's talking about his defense, but what do you think he did offensively?
I thought he did a good job of getting to the basket, but he also was so good at getting in gaps and creating passing angles and that stuff. And people can't really press us when you got him because he's so good with the ball and getting it to people.
I'm sure Bill loved his play.
He did. He loves that guy. He loves how he plays and how he competes and how he didn't have to make a shot or score a point to affect the game. You know, he could be the best player on the floor and never score a basket.
22 turnovers, second most this season. I guess, what do you feel like you guys did really well to force that many turnovers?
Yeah, I just think we got in passing lanes. I thought that we were aggressive going after the ball. Juan got his hands on a bunch of balls. So, when we're active like that, we're pretty good defensively.
Last year, I think we saw it too with the team where as postseason play got underway, defensively locked in a little bit more. Do you sense that with this team too?
Yeah, I do. We're getting better because they know how important it is. And I think that also comes from knowing that it could be over with. You lose, you go home, so you better go. That's important. I think our guys are doing a good job.
I think KJ had that hook shot. There was